Welcome back everybody, and today we're filming an 800 point battle report and I'm going to be playing as the Separatists, and this is my list. The force is led by Count Dooku and he's equipped with aggressive tactics, force reflexes, force choke and force push. Over here on the right I have a unit of droidekas and they have no upgrades. Over here on the left I have the AAT battle tank, and that is being piloted by Lockder. It has the armor-piercing shells and it has a HQ uplink. Rounding out the force is 5 units of B1s. The first 3 there are equipped with the E5C blaster. Then I have 1 unit with the E60R rocket, and then the unit at the back is just a naked unit with no upgrades. The list comes to, I think it is 793, and it is 8 activations, and I will be the blue player. We're welcoming Nick back to the channel today, and this is his Empire list. Nick, do you want to go through the list for us?
Yeah, I've got Iden with her ID10 droid. Iden has her repeater, targeting scopes, hunter and endurance. She's along with Boba Fett, who has hunter, offensive push and targeting scopes. I've then got 2 strike teams with the snipers. I've got a unit of snow troopers with the flame trooper upgrade and fragmentation grenades. And then I've got 4 units of stormtroopers, all with the extra trooper and the DLT. I have 795 points and 9 activations.
And that makes Nick the red player. Okay, let's go over to sort out the battle deck. Okay, so this is the battle deck for today, and they are my cards as I am blue player. From left to right across the top, we've got major offensive, danger close, roll out. Then we've got bombing run, intercept the transmissions, payload, supply drop, clear conditions, and war weary. I'm the blue player, and with my first choice, I am going to pass.
I'll get rid of the supply drop.
Okay. I will pass again.
And I'll get rid of bombing run.
Okay, so that leaves us with major offensive, intercept the transmissions, and clear conditions. We'll get set up and then we'll take a look at the board and talk about the terrain. Okay, let's have a look at the deployment and the board that we're using for today. Nick, if you want to talk through your deployment first.
Yeah, so I've got Boba and Iden here behind the tree.
Yeah.
Got 1 unit of stormtroopers up here behind that cover. And I've got the rest of them all bunched together here with the 1 set of strike teams on the roof.
Okay.
I've got the snow troopers and the other strike team just behind this tower here.
Okay, cool. And then if we look at mine starting here, I've got the droidekas up here on the edge of my deployment, following through into my line of B1s, which leads all the way around the back of this cover and to this unit there. And then finally, I've got the tank here, and we've got Dooku tucked in nicely behind the tank there. If we talk about the cover then, so any of the vegetation, so the trees, the hill, this little rock formation here will be light cover. Then anything like the buildings, the watchtower, the bunker, the pipes, the pump station will all be covered too, same as these boxes here. And then for the objective markers, we're using these 3 probe droids along the board here. Okay, we're going to go to command phase and then we'll come back. Okay, so turn 1, we're giving out the orders. I have gone with standing orders, and Nick has also gone with standing orders. So grab a red dice, Nick, and we'll roll off. On shields, I'll be shields, you be surgeon blanks, okay? It's you, so Nick's got priority. We'll give out the orders and then we'll come back. Okay, so I used my HQ uplink on the tank to give it an order, and then with my 1 order from Dooku, I gave it to this B1 unit down here, which then passed on to here, to here, to these 2 here. leaving my stack with just Dooku and the Droidicas. And Nick gave his one order to the strike team behind the tower there. So Nick, you have priority. Over to you.
I'll go off the stack.
And off the stack, and
Trooper.
it's a trooper unit.
So I'll go with this first unit here.
Okay.
Just going to double move.
Okay.
Get behind that barricade.
Okay. So I'll let you move them up, and then I'm going to have a think about what I want to do for my first turn. Okay, so my first activation, I'm going to go with the unit with the rocket launcher, and now just going to move up to the edge of here for their first action, and then their second action, they're going to fire the rocket launcher at the stormtroopers in the heavy cover over there. Okay, I'm going to get them moved up and into position, and we'll go to the dice box and we will roll that off. Okay, so 1 red, 2 black. The stormtroopers are in heavy cover, and I do have a surge token. Oh, so 1 crit will go through. The 2 hits will go away to the heavy cover. So 1 red defense dice to defend Nick. And that's 1 dead trooper, and it'll be a suppression token if we want to drop the suppression on over there. And that will end this unit's activation here, and they still have that surge. Over to Nick. Okay, Nick, what do you want to do?
I'll go off the stack.
And it is
Troopers.
okay. So the unit that just got shot,
I'll roll the suppression off.
and it does. So they're going to have 2 actions. Nice.
So I'll take an aim,
Okay.
and the DLT will shoot back at the
Sure.
droids.
At the droids that are in light cover because of the hill. So 2 red with an aim, surging to hit. So do you want to use the aim?
Yeah. I was like reroll both.
No, don't. Yeah, because you want to hit and 1 will go away. There you go. So you got a crit. So 1 will go away, and then I'll roll 1 white dice. I do have a surge with this unit. No, so that'll be 1 dead droid and 1 suppression. I will take off this droid here, add a suppression on, and then it's over to Nick. So good exchange there from them 2 units. So my activation, I'm just going to go with this trooper unit here at the back. I'm just going to move up here, get into cover behind the pipes, and just take a dodge with my second action. And that's the end of their turn. And then it's over to you, Nick. Okay, Nick.
I'll go off the stack again. It's troopers.
Okay.
With these guys here at the back.
Yep.
I'm just going to double move them around to just come up behind this band here.
Okay. And that'll end their turn. Okay, I'm going to go with the battle tank, and I'm just going to move up to there, like so. Just check that I'm down, and it is, and it does fit. And then I'm just going to measure range, see if I can get. No, I'm not going to be in range of the snipers, but I will be in range of the men behind the barricade. Yeah, I'm going to shoot at the unit that I shot at before, Nick, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to activate Lock Dir to make my weapon suppressive. And I will use my shells as well, okay? So the armor piercing shells are 1 red, 2 black. We'll go to the dice box and we'll roll that up. Okay, so 4 red, 2 black with the suppressive weapon. And that is going to be, so that's a miss, that's a miss. They're in, so it's going to be 5 hits, 2 will go away to the cover. It's heavy cover, so 3 will go through Nick, so 3 to defend. Saves 2 and loses 1, so good roll there from Nick with the Stormtrooper's armour. And they will take 2 suppression, and that's on them, and that ends the tank's activation. Over to you, Nick. Okay, Nick, over to you, mate.
Off the stack.
Going off the stack.
It's the sniper team.
Okay.
So they'll take an iron.
Yep.
Check the round. Yep. And they'll have a pop shot at the tank.
Okay, sure. So 2 black. No surgeon. You don't surgeon. You got an aim, so do you want to re-roll the surge? Well, you can re-roll both if you need crits, yeah. He gets 1 crit through, and with PS1, that will be first wound onto the tank, and that ends the sniper's activation. So we'll put that wound on there, Nick, and then we'll come to me, and it'll be my turn. I'm going to have a little think, and we'll come back. Okay, I'm going to be going with this unit down here, and I'm just going to take a double move and get into cover behind the tank there. So that'll be my first move, and then my second move will just be an easy one up to there, and then just go around the troops, and that'll be the end of this unit's activation. Try and tuck in so can't see much, and then it's over to you, Nick. Do you want to have a think what you want to do? Or are you going off the stack?
I've got to go off the stack.
Yeah, you got to go off the stack. So it is Iden. Do you want some time to think?
Yeah, I'll have a think.
Okay, and then we'll come back. Okay, Nick, you know what you're doing with Iden?
Yeah, I'm just going to double move her
Yeah.
up to behind the barricade.
And get into heavy cover there. Okay, I know what I'm doing, so we can go straight to me. So I'm going to activate this unit behind here, and then I'm just going to take double move. Where can I get to? Let's see. I'm going to get these measured, and then I'll show you and come back. So I've measured now, and that's where I can get to, which is okay because it connects my battle droid line. And then it'll be over to you, Nick. Your turn, mate.
I'll go off the stack.
Off your stack, yeah.
Boba.
It is Boba Fett. Okay, so Boba's down there behind the tree. You can just jump that tree anyway, so it don't matter.
Gonna go up.
Okay. It's gonna be your first move. Oh, Boba's
Up again.
tucked in nicely behind the trees. Okay, so that will end that activation. I'll have a think and come back for my turn. Okay, I'm going to go with this unit down here, and I'm just going to take a double move to get up behind this here and into cover, and bring these round, and then it will be back to you, Nick. So have a think about what you want to do. You going? You know what you're doing? You're going off the stack, yeah?
Yeah. Troopers. That's all I've got left.
So you've got the snows and the troopers behind the thingy. Do you want to have a think?
Yeah.
Have a think. We'll come back. Okay, Nick. So you're going with
Snows.
okay.
I'm just gonna double move them round this way.
Okay.
Stop out there.
Sure. Okay, so my turn, and I need to go off my stack now. And my stack, it is Dooku. Okay, so that should be an easy one for me, because I'm just going to move up back in behind that tank for cover. Like so. And then that's the end of Dooku's activation. Back to you, Nick. We know who we've got.
Let's get the last stormtrooper unit out of the way.
Yep.
I think they are. They're just going to double move up behind these.
Okay.
They'll get there, yeah.
Sure, and then my last one off the stack is going to be these droid cars down here. I need to have a little think and a measure. Let's see what I'm going to do with these. Okay, so my droidicas, they're just going to go to wheel mode, and then they are going to move at speed 3, one up to here, and then second move, they're just going to move up to this here. They can't pivot yet. And then let's move the other one in, so they've got some bit of cover. Okay, and that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, Nick, so your last activation is going to be the snipers.
I've had a little measure and a look and I can't see anything, so they're just going to stay where they are.
Okay, and that ends turn one. So we will go to clean up, so we get to remove one suppression off everybody and remove all the green tokens from the board, okay? And we'll come back for orders. Okay, so start of turn two, which is a scoring round on the transmissions. I have gone with 3-pip Salt, and Nick has gone with Boba's 3-pip, which is a Z6 jetpack rocket. That's going to give Boba Fett the weapon of 3 red, impact 2, and blast. So we're tied again. Nick, do you want to roll? I'll be shields again just to keep it easy. And you'll have priority. Okay. We'll give out the orders and we'll come back. So Nick gave his one order to Boba Fett as he needed to. Then I gave out my 3 the way I did. I give 1 to the tank, which I gave a surge to with Dooku's aggressive tactics. 1 to Dooku under the tank. He's also got the surge. Then I gave 1 to this B1 here, and then just chained that all the way along to this unit here. And I gave the 2 surges to these 2 B1s here. And Nick, you had priority, so it's over to you.
I'll go off the stack. Iden.
Okay, and it's Iden. Do you want to have a think, or do you know what you want to do?
No, it is a decision, I think.
Okay, yeah, sure.
She's got range.
Yep, got range 3 with your repeater rifle.
No, I'll use quick thinking to give her an aim and a dodge.
Okay. And then your second action.
And then I'll use a repeater to shoot at the tank.
Okay.
And I'll get the aim because of Hunter.
Yeah, she's got Hunter, so that'll be another aim. So that's 2 aims on Iden. We'll go to the dice box and we'll get that roll. Okay, so Iden's rolling 2 red, 1 black, 2 white, surging to hit with 2 aims. And I have a surge on the tank if needed on defence. And this weapon has impact 1. So she's got targeting scopes.
So that can become a crit.
That can become a hit. She surges to hit.
She's got critical 1 on that gun.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That becomes crit. Yeah, so that becomes a crit. Then if you want to re-roll, use 1 aim to re-roll 3 because you've got your targeting scopes. Now it'll be 1 aim spent, and then you can use another aim on marksman if you want to. So 2. Okay, so now do you want to use an aim to push 1 through to a crit, yeah? So using the last aim with marksman, that'll be 2 to go yeah, so that'll be 2 to go through, and the gun's got impact 1, hasn't it?
Yeah, impact
so,
1. Yeah,
so then this one will also become a crit using impact 1, yeah?
Yeah.
So that'll be 3 red dice for me to save. I'll save 2 and take 1, so not too bad. I'll put another wound onto the tank, and that finishes Iden's activations. Stick me a wound on, and that's the end of Iden's turn. So I know what I want to do. I'm going to be going off my stack, which I know is the Droidicus. So with the AI move action, I'm just going to take a pivot with these to see this Stormtrooper unit here, which are out in the open. So we'll go to the dice box and get that rolled. So this is a suppressive gun, 2 red, 4 black, no surges. 3 missed, so 3 will go through, Nick, so 3 to defend. That's good, so 1 will die so you don't surge on defence. Let's take one of them off. And then put that unit to suppression on. And then that's the end of the Droidicus activation. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Off the stack.
It's troopers.
It'll be this one here.
Okay, so that's the 3-man unit, is it? Or 4-man unit? 4.
See if they can get the suppression off. Nope.
And they don't know.
So it'll just be shots at the tank.
Okay, we'll get to the box and roll that off. This is 2 red, 3 white with impact 1, and you surge to hit. Going at the tank. Oh, that's quite nice. So the surge will become a hit. That's a crit. Then one can go up to a crit with the impact one. So that'll be 2 that goes through and then come off. 2. I have a surge still. I'll save 1 and take 1 slowly but surely. Nick's chipping away at the tank. That's 3 wounds on the tank. And then over to me. So I'm going to go with the tank. I've got a speed 1 move, but I just need to shuffle up a little bit to make sure I've got the range on the sniper up on there, which I now do. So I'll just be firing my main gun, which is 4 red at the sniper. 4 red with critical 2. Sniper's in heavy cover. So that's 2 hit. 2 will go away to the heavy cover, 2 will go through. So 2 white defense. Surgeon on defense. So you'll do 1 will get saved and 1 will go through. So the way this works, when the sniper dies, he is the unit leader, so you just replace the gunman behind where the and put a suppression on, and that's the end of the tank's activation. I'm gone. Okay, Nick, you've gone off the stack, yeah? What you got?
It's troopers.
Troopers, okay.
It's going to be these here.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot at the tank.
Yeah.
With an aim.
They got range 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go to the dice box. 5 white, 2 red, surging to hit with impact 1 and an aim. That's a banging roll. Okay, so 3 crits on the white dice, the tank arm, man. So you can use your impact 1 on one of them reds to turn it to a crit. So that becomes a crit as well. And then you can re-roll 3 dice to search for crits. Oh man, another crit here in the and 1 more crit. 4 crits on the white dice. So I'm going to need 5 red. Oh man, I've got a surge token. Need a good roll here now. I'll use my surge to make that a block. So I'll block 4 of the 5. So that is a good roll. 2 good rolls there from both of us. But that does take the tank up to 4 wounds now. And it's only 2 away from its resilience test. Good turn there for the stormtroopers. And that ends their activation. Okay, so with my activation, I'm going to go with this trooper unit here. I'm just going to move up to get into scoring range of the objective. Just move the unit leader up, make sure I'm in range. Tuck him in here, and I think that should give me range quite comfortably. Yeah, that's at range 1. And then I'll just get round to make sure I stay in cover. Okay, and that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, Nick?
Go off the stack.
Yeah.
Snipers.
Okay, special forces. You're going with these snipers. You've got that lone guy behind there. What do you want to do? Roll your rally, yeah. And it comes off, yeah. You would have had 2 actions, but that's good anyway.
I'll just come out a little bit.
Nice.
So I can see the tank.
Okay, so you're going fishing for them crits, yeah?
Yeah.
2 black. We'll get that rolled off. No surging. 2 blacks.
No.
2 blanks. Okay, so 2 misses there. So back to me. I'll have a think and we'll come back. I'm going to go with this unit down here. And I'm going to be double moving to get up behind them trees there. And then I'm just going to bring everything round. So... and that will be the end of that unit's activation. Hey Nick, you want to go with...
It's time to go with Boba.
Okay, it's Boba time.
So he's just going to come back a bit.
To get into that range 3. To use his rockets at the tank, I guess.
Yeah. So...
and then what, you got Arsenal with Boba, so what do you want? Do you want to use his gun as well? Or are you splitting? Or...
I'll shoot his gun at the droids.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Okay,
so the gun's 2 black, PS1. You've got Hunter, so you'll get an aim for the...
push as well.
Okay, we'll have a think about what you want to use, and then we'll come back and roll the dice. So Nick's had a think, and he's popped his offensive push to give him an aim, and he's decided that he's not going to shoot at the droids there. He's going to have the whole dice pull at the tank. So using the Z6 rocket, that's going to give him 3 red with impact 2, and then he's going to use his carbine rifle, which is 2 black with PS1, and Boba Fett is a surge to crit character. Anyway, so this is a good dice pull to do some serious damage on the tank. Okay, so you surge to crit with Fett, so they will become crits anyway. So then that you can use one of your impact on that to get that through. Yep. So then you can use an aim to re-roll them black. Okay, so you've got 1 impact left. Surge to crit, so that becomes a crit. And then you can use the other aim, yeah. No. Oh, yes, you got an impact left, didn't you? You got an impact left. So he gets all 5 through. Give me 5 red. The tank could be... I might end up at my damage limit here. Oh, I might end up dead. I'll block 1 and I'll take 4 wounds. Oh, that's a terrible roll. So 4 wounds, let me check what I was on. 4 wounds will take me up to 8. I have 1 wound left on the tank, and we'll roll the damage dice now. Okay, I'm going to roll my vehicle damage dice. And that's the one where it basically I counter suppress. So I have to roll a white dice to see whether we'll get 2 actions or not each turn. Okay, I'll put that token on and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm going to go with this unit here. And they will be taking moves. First move to here, and then my second move up behind the tank. And then we'll just come round, try and stay behind the tank to stay in some cover. And that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, Nick, off the stack. Special Forces. That's going to be the snipers here.
So I'll move them across.
Yeah.
Can have a shot at that tank.
He's going to try and put that last wound on the tank. Okay. Yeah, got range?
Yeah.
It's got the range. Okay, 2 black. We'll get to the dice box and we'll roll it off. Okay, so 2 red with impact 1. So 1's going to go through, going to become a crit. I need 1 defense dice. I need that shield. I don't have a surge. Give me a shield to stay alive, otherwise the tank's off the board. And the tank is off the board. Nick's rolled well to get that tank off the board in turn 2. 1 dead unit, and that opens up that middle of the battlefield and all my cover. Well played there, Nick. Well played. Okay, with the tank going down, I'm going to move up now with Dooku. Okay, first move is going to be to here, and then I'm just going to have a little measure to see if I want to go left or right, and then we'll come back and show you where he ends up. Okay, Nick, off the stack.
These troopers.
Okay, so you've got snows and storms left.
Do the storms.
Yeah.
We're going to take an aim.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot at the Georgia.
Okay, shoot at Georgia because in heavy cover. You've got an aim. You are precise 1. You've got impact 1 as well. So surging to hit. Yeah, so that becomes a hit. And your 2 red. So that you can re-roll 3 of the white. Jesus. It's all of a minute. Oh no, 1 missed. Okay, so I've got 4 shields. I'm going to have a think and we'll come back. Okay, so 2 will go away to the cover, and then I'm going to spend my 4 shields to get rid of the other 4, so no damage will go through. I'll take off my shield tokens, which I'll get 1 back at the end of the turn because they will regenerate. Last activation, I'm just going to move these guys up to here to get into range 3, stay in the cover and shoot at the stormtroopers behind the barricade in front of me. We'll get to the dice box and roll that off. Okay, so 6 white with 3 black. Nick in heavy cover. 2 crits. That's okay. I'll take that. 2 crits go through Nick. So 2 red defend. And you'll lose 2. Good turn there for me. Bit of revenge for that tank going down. As you can tell, I'm a bit salty about the tank. And sticker suppression on them, Nick. And then that's the end of all my activations. Nick, you've just got just the snow troopers left to go with. Do you want to have a think what you want to do with them, and then we'll come back. Okay, Nick. Last action then. Last activation with the snows.
Snows.
Yeah.
Gonna take an aim.
Take an aim, yeah. First action.
Just gonna move forward.
And they do have steady, so after they move, they can perform a ranged attack. I think I know what you're up to. You're going to be having shots at these droidicas that have got no shields.
Yeah.
So that'll be 6 white. We'll go to the dice box, and that'll be 6 white. So 6 white, surge to hit. I have heavy cover. Could do with Nick maybe having 1 bad roll today, maybe might be nice. For God's 2 crits, so they're going to go straight through. Okay, give me 2 white defense dice. Oh, you got an aim. Do they have precise on these snow troopers? Just check. I don't think they do. I think that's a normal storm troopers, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
No. Okay. No. Okay, 2 white defense dice for me. Surging on defense. At least I can't lose a droidica here. I'll save 1 and take my first wound on the droids. Okay, so we'll pop that wound on, and that's the end of the turn. So we'll go to clean up, removing all the suppression, 1 suppression off everyone and 1 green token. Sorry, 1 suppression off everyone and all the green tokens, and then we'll come back for turn 3. Oh no, we need to measure scoring, don't we? We need to measure this round 2. So I've scored this objective in my backfield. Then Nick easily scores his, and then the middle I've scored with 3 units. So I'll have we'll measure up the victory tokens and we'll come back. Okay, so the start of turn 3, I have 2 victory tokens and Nick has 1. I've gone with You Disappoint Me, and Nick's gone with Boba's 1 pip. The whipcord launcher. So Boba Fett will gain to use the whipcord as a free action. He gets to put 2 mobilised tokens and 2 suppression tokens on someone at range 1, and then Dooku will get a dodge, and once I can do a ranged attack against someone, I get to make a speed 2 move with that unit, and I get to give out Dooku and 2 other units. Okay, we'll give out the orders, we'll come back. Okay, Nick, so Nick gave his order to Boba Fett. I gave 1 to Dooku, and he got a dodge, and he got his surge for aggressive tactics. I then gave 1 to this unit here, which started the chain to this unit here, but then the chain was actually broken, so I gave Dooku's last order token to this one here, knowing that my stack is now this trooper unit down here, and the droidicars of the end there. So, Nick, it's over to you.
I'm going to go with Boba.
Okay.
He's going to move to within range 1.
Of Dooku, yeah. Going to whipcord me. So put 2 mobilised tokens on him. So Dooku can't move. Nice play by Nick. I didn't think of Boba's 1 pip, which was poor play by me, and 2 suppression. I'll put them on. And then you got your second action.
Yeah. Can you use Arsenal 2 now?
Yeah, you can use both your guns, yeah.
So I'll use both my guns at this
unit there. Okay, sure. We'll go to the box and roll that off. Okay, Nick, so you got 4 black, surge into crit, and it's got pierce 1. So you got 3 go through. Okay, so give us 3 white dice. I do have a surge on this unit. So even if I spend the surge, it's going to get pierced. So I won't spend the surge, and I'll lose 3 units off that squad here. So we'll just use this one, and this one. Okay. And put a suppression on that unit. And that's the end of Boba Fett's activation. Okay, so I'm going to activate Dooku. And I'm going to roll I need to roll my rally step. So 2 whites, see if I can get any of this suppression off. That's 1. Let's have a look. Can you see that one? No, it's a blank. It's a blank. So 1 will come off, so that's okay. And then, so for my first action, I'm going to use my lightning on Iden, who's at range 2, and then I'll get to make a speed 2 move with Iden. So we'll get to the dice box, get that, and then we'll come back. So 5 black, surge into crit, and it's got Pierce 1. So we've got 3 and 2, sorry, and that will go away to the heavy cover. Then the 1 crit will come through. So do you want to spend your shield token?
Yeah.
So you spend your shield, and then that will go away. So Iden will take a suppression, and then I get to make a move with Iden. Okay, so I've moved Iden out the cover and moved her up now. And then I'm going to use Force Reflexes to take another dodge with Dooku. And I'm going to use Force Push to bring Boba closer this way. Like so. And then with Master of the Force, I will renew my Force Push and Force Reflexes because it's the end of my turn. And that's Dooku's activation. Okay, Nick, over to you.
The stack.
Off the stack, and it is Special Forces.
So I'll go with these here.
Yep.
I think now I've got range.
Yeah, because, yeah, easy.
Taking an aim.
Okay, take an aim. 2 black.
Dooku.
2 black at Dooku. Dooku's immune to pierce, and I have deflect if I spend a dodge.
Can't spend the dodge because they've got.
Oh yeah, can't spend dodge. It's got whole velocity in there. So yeah, okay. So that's.
So I'll reroll.
Yeah, you're going to re-roll that. Yeah. You don't surge, do you? No.
I don't think.
Okay, so just give me 1 red. No, that's a wound and a suppression. So that'll be a wound and a suppression for Dooku, and then it's my activation. I'll have a think and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm going to go off the stack, and it's troopers. So it's these guys under here with their AI attack. They must attack. So do I attack Boba or do I attack this stormtrooper unit over here? Again, I'm going to have a think who I want to attack, and then I'll come back. Pause, that's gone funny. Is that when that bar comes up? The unit of droids I am going to shoot at the stormtroopers. So we'll get to the dice box and we'll get that rolled. It's 3 black, 6 white. No surges. They're in heavy cover. So it's 2 crits. And that one goes away to the cover. So 2 red nick. Saved 1 and 1 down. And a suppression. So we'll bring off a trooper. I'll add the suppression for you. And then it's going to come back to you. So then this unit has finished activating. It's over to you, Nick. You got to go off the stack, ain't you? Don't go off the stack.
Yeah.
So it's troopers. Do you want to have a think?
No.
No, you know where you're going?
Yeah. These here.
Sure.
No aim.
Yeah.
Shoot at Dooku.
Shoot Dooku, sure thing. We'll get this dice sorted, we'll come back. So 3 white, 2 red, surge to hit with an aim. So 2 hits on the red, and then you can re-roll all the 3 whites with your precise. Dooku's got light cover because of the suppression. Okay, so just spend a dodge. Yeah, I'll spend a dodge to get rid of 1. And then that'll let me use, I've got deflect now on this roll. No, So, and I'll save that one. But add a suppression to Dooku. And that's the end of that trooper's activation. So I'll flip the order token. And one suppression goes on. And then it's back to me. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go off the stack, which I know is the droidekas. And I'm just going to be shooting at the snows that are out in the open. We'll go to the dice box and roll it off. 4 black, 2 red, no surges at the snow troopers. That's crap. Awful. One crit, mate. And it's saved, and you get 2 suppression. It's all going wrong for the droids. It's all going wrong. So that's the end of the droideka's activation. And it's back to you, Nick. To go off your stack. And it's Iden. Have a think?
Yeah.
I'll let you have a think and we'll come back. Nick, you're going with Iden.
Yeah, I'm just going to move her back.
Yep, get back behind that barricade. And then you want to...
I'm going to shoot at Dooku.
Okay.
I'll get an aim because he's wounded.
Yep, you've got Hunter, so you'll get an aim. So that's going to be 2 white, a black and 2 red. Surging to hit. You've got critical 1. Okay, so... mark them up.
So might as well just reroll them, innit?
Yeah, you can, yeah. So that becomes a hit.
And then critical 1's 1.
You've already done the critical one, ain't you?
No.
The black was a surge, I think. We'll watch this back and then we'll come back. So we sorted that out. Nick had gone from a surge to a hit, so that's fine. So 1's going to come off to Dooku's light cover. So 4 are going to come... Actually, I've got a dodge still, haven't I? So yeah, I'm going to spend a dodge to give me deflect. So any surges will get deflect back. I'll block 1, put a wound on Iden and take a wound. Not a bad roll for Dooku there. But his suppression is now up to 4, which is not good. And an extra wound, so he's up to 2 wounds, and Iden takes a wound as well because of the deflect. And then it's over to me. Okay, I'm gonna have a little think. I'll come back. I'm gonna go with this unit here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, for my first action, recover the rocket launcher, and I'm going to shoot at the stormtrooper unit at the back that hasn't yet activated. Okay, so that'll give me 5 white, a red, and 2 black. We're going to roll that off. You have a surge token to spend. Rolled, so I've got 1 crit here, a hit, a hit. I will spend that surge to make this a hit as well. Nick has heavy cover, so 2 will go away to the cover. And 2 will come through. So 2 dice, Nick. You'll save 1, lose 1, and take a suppression. That's the end of that droid's activation. I'll put the suppression on for you. Suppression goes on, and it's over to you, mate. Off your stack.
Yeah.
And it is the sniper unit, which I tucked up nicely down here. Do you want to have a look at what you can see and stuff, and then come back?
No, I'm just going to aim and shoot at that droid unit.
Okay. Okay. We'll measure range and then we'll come back. So we measured the range and the shot that Nick wanted to make, and he didn't have range, so he's moved back to get behind there to stay in cover, and he's going to be shooting at the droid trooper unit here that had light cover, but that will be reduced by sharpshooter 1 to no cover. So this is 2 black. So that's 1 hit. Give me 1 white dice. We'll get that rolled. And it'll be a save, but I will take a suppression, and that's the end of their activation. Unit of droids down here. Oh no, it's not 4 white, that's an E. So it's 3 black, 3 white, sorry. And I'm going to shoot at the stormtrooper unit at the back again that I shot at before. They will have heavy cover. So just be 1 hit and that'll go away. So they'll just take a suppression. So no need to save. Roll a save. We'll put this suppression on. The suppression's gone on, and then Nick, over to you.
Troopers.
Yeah. So roll your rally step. see if putting this suppression has paid off. I just didn't want to let them have an aim and a shot at Dooku. So no suppression will come off, so that's good. So they'll get one action shooting.
Yeah.
Dooku?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the box and roll it. Okay, so it is 4 white, 2 red, shooting at Dooku. He's shooting over the barricade, so it's going to be cover. So it's going to be a crit that comes through. And I'll roll. And it's saved, but again, it is another suppression onto Count Dooku. I'll put the suppression on. So Dooku's now up to 5 suppression. And then it's over to me, so I'll have a think and we'll come back. I'm going to go with this unit here. Now I'm going to take an aim with their first action and shoot at Boba Fett out in the open. It's going to be 3 black, 6 white. So that's a hit. I'll spend my surge to make this a hit. And then I'll re-roll the 2 black and 2 black. For nothing. So 3 on Boba. Boba surges on defense. Saves 2, takes 1. And takes a suppression. I'll put the suppression on Boba. I'll put the wound on him as well. And put the wound on, and that's the end of the unit's activation. So it's over to you, Nick.
Trooper.
It's got the troopers.
There's guys.
Yep, do you want to have a think?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll come back. Okay, Nick, so you're going to go with the stormtroopers at the side of the bunker?
Yeah, they've got to move.
Yeah, they're just out of range of Dooku, so it's going to move into range and move so they can get line of sight. And that's going to give you 4. Can they all see him now, yeah? Just make sure. Yep, so 4 white, 2 red. And we're going to roll that off. Okay, 4 white, 2 red. Dooku in light cover. So, yeah, 2 crits. That'll surge to hit in the bottom corner. 1 will come off. So it's going to be 3. So 3 go through on Dooku. I do still have that surge. You'll save all 3. Dooku's hanging in there, but that will take him up to 6 suppression now. I'll put that on, and then it's going to be over to my turn here. I'm just going to go with this unit here at the back. I'm going to be moving them up, and then we'll come back. It's moved up to the barricade, so they're going to have their 6 white dice. That's the naked unit at Boba Fett in the open. Oh, he's got a suppression, sorry, so we'll have light cover. And he's going to just take a suppression off that. And that's the end of this unit's activation there. And that's the end of all my activations, Nick. So over to you for your last 2 off the stack.
Yeah, it's only.
You only got troopers now as well. Do you want to have a think? 'Cause you're going to have to roll some suppression off here and we'll come back. Okay, Nick, going with the unit of stormtroopers behind the barricade. Roll off your rally. He rolls it off. Doing well today on them rally steps, the stormtroopers. Morale is high. Could be taking an aim or removing a shot.
They're going to be moving.
He wants that Count Dooku. Okay, so he's going to move to have range on Dooku and take them shots. We'll go to the dice box and get that rolled. Okay, surging to hit 2 red, 2 white at Dooku with light cover. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll take one of them off, and then it'll be 3 red dice for me defending, please. I've still got a surge. I'm doing well on the saves. Come on, don't let me down now. I'll spend my surge, take a wound, take another suppression. I'll do the suppression, bring off the surge, put on another suppression. Actually, I can put that on, take 2 off. So he's up to 7 suppression now. And put the wound on. And then your last activation, Nick, we know, is the snow troopers. You're going to need 2 white dice to roll their rally.
Yep.
Okay. Guys, if you're liking the terrain, let's have a look. We've got videos for a lot of the terrain. So this piece over here, the hill, we've got videos for that. And then we've got a nice like trash to terrain build on that. And that was just junk that was getting thrown in the bin. We've also got a quick video on how to make them pipes. So check them out if you're interested on how we do our terrain. But we'll go back to the snowtroopers. Nick's ready for his rally step. Cocked, you can roll that again. Well, I might as well just roll both off, yeah, Nick, no problem. Okay, so you got your 2 actions. I'll let you have a think, we'll come back. Okay, so Nick with the first action with the snows has took an aim. Then he's moved up to give him line of sight on Dooku. And then he's going to be taking shots with his 6 white dice, okay? Just check that they're all cohered right. So you've got line. Have they all got line of sight? They haven't, have they? All got line of sight?
Not the leader, definitely hasn't. Okay,
so it'll be 5 white dice and we'll go to the box and get that rolled. Line of sight, and only 4 could get line of sight to Dooku. So it's 4 white with an aim, and Dooku's in light cover. Are you ready? So 1 crit, 1 hit so far, but you can re-roll them. You can, yeah. Why don't you just leave the hit? 1 was a hit then.
What was it?
Yeah, he picked the surge up, yeah. Put the surge to a hit and re-roll the blank, innit? There you go. Then nothing like helping a buddy out to kill myself. Okay, give me 4 red. I need another red, as if 4 dice and 4 white. Then white dice have been good for you today. Let's roll this off. Oh my gosh, he's dead.
You didn't hit?
Yeah. 4.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, no?
Cover.
Okay, we'll sort this out and come back. So we didn't make Dooku's cover there, so we'll take off 1 of them blanks. So 2 will go through and 1 will be saved. And that'll bring Dooku up to 5 wounds and he's on his last win. That's the end of the turn. So we will take off 1 suppression off everyone, all the green, and then we'll come back. It's the start of turn 4, which is going to be a scoring round. I've gone with Fear, Surprise and Intimidation. And Nick has gone with Concussive Blast. Mine will give Dooku Arsenal 2, Relentless and Versatile. And when he makes an attack, each unit will gain 2 suppression. And Nick will get the weapon that is range 1 to 2 with Blast, Scatter and Suppressive. 5 red dice. Okay, we'll give out our orders and we'll come back. Okay, so I've given out mine to Dooku and got a surge token for aggressive tactics, and Nick's given his to Iden. I'm going to go with Dooku, who's only got 1 wound left, and I'm going to roll off my suppression. So 7 white, we'll do it in the default dice box. I need to see at least 2 to get 2 actions. No, I don't. Not to panic. I need to see 2, not to panic. Oh, and I got the 2. So 2 suppression will come off. So that'll take me down. So I'll put 1 on. That takes me down to 5. So Dooku's going to get 1 action here. I'm going to have a think and then we will come back. Okay, so going with Dooku, I'm going to use Force Push to push Boba over into this gap here. And then I'm going to move into base contact here with Dooku, and that'll trigger my Relentless, and I'll have my attacks against him using both my weapons, and then we'll roll that and come back. Okay, so using the lightning and his saber, I'm going to have 4 red and 5 black. I do surge to crit, and the dice attack pool's got pierce 3. Take the blanks out. So they will all go through. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. No, that's 8, that isn't it? It's 8. 2 missed. Yeah. 8 red.
4 red, isn't it?
So you've got 8 red.
Oh.
8 red, and then I will pierce 3. So you need a lot of saves here. You do surge on defense. So, oh no, he's dead. He's well dead. So Boba will go down. And then I will use Force Reflexes to take a dodge with Dooku. And that's the end of Dooku's activation, and with Master of the Force I will renew Force Push and Force Reflexes. And it's over to Nick. I'm going to go off the stack. It's troopers. I'm going to go with this trooper unit here, and I've got AI attack. So I'll shoot at that unit of 3 stormtroopers behind that heavy cover. So it'll be 3 black, 3 white, no surges. Let's get that rolled. I've got 1 crit that'll go through, and then that'll go away to the cover. So roll 1 white, 1 red defense. And it will save, but they will take a suppression. And that's the end of this droid's activation, and the suppression's gone on over there. Over to you, Nick. Stack. Off the stack, okay. And it is Special Forces. Do you want to have a think about who you want to go with?
No, I'm going to go with this one.
Okay.
Should be in range.
Yeah, to that force. Yeah, they are. Yeah, easy.
Touch down and shoot it.
Take an aim and take a shot. Okay, so 2 black. We've got 2 black here, mate. One hit. I'm going to re-roll 1. Yep, so I need 2 white defense. And this has Pierce 1. Yep, so that'll be 2 dead droids off that unit there, and a suppression. So we'll take 2 off. I'll just leave the unit leader and the heavy, and I'll pop a suppression on. And then I'm going to have a think about. Well, actually, no, I'm going to go off the stack and see who it is. It's troopers, so I'll have a think and come back. Okay, I'm going to be going with this trooper unit here, and I'm just going to be moving up to take shots at the unit of stormtroopers behind that cover over there, and then we'll get this rolled and come back. Correction there, Nick pointed out that I've got AI attack that I'd forgot, so I can see the snow troopers, so I'm going to have to attack the snows. So that will be 6 white and 3 black at the snow troopers out in the open. We'll get to the dice box and we'll get that rolled. Okay, just getting nice and close there. Okay, the snow troopers in the open. Oh, okay, not a bad roll this time. Oh, it's a very good roll actually. So that's 6, Nick. Need 6 red. Hopefully bring down some snows here. So you save 3 and lose 3. That's a good roll from that droid unit there. And then with my second action, I will just be moving up. Okay, like so. And then that'll be the end of that unit's activation, and it's back to you, Nick. Okay, Nick, over to you. Off the stack. Yep.
Troopers.
Okay, yeah, so you can go.
This band here.
Yeah, with the unit with this, roll your white dice.
Roll the suppression on. Yeah.
Have you failed a rally step today, mate? Just saying. So you're going to get 2 actions with them, yeah?
So they'll aim.
Yeah.
And shoot at these 2.
Yeah, okay, so they'll have light cover because of the suppression. So 2 white, 2 red, surging to hit. So 2 hits, 1 will go off.
Aim.
Oh, you've got an aim, ain't you?
Yeah.
So re-roll that then. Yeah, so 2 will go through. So 2 white dice for me. Could bring down the unit here. Need a shield. Yeah, I'll save 1. So I'll lose the E5C, but the unit leader will survive, and they will take another suppression. Like so. And then it's over to me. I have to go off the stack. And it is troopers. I'm going to have a think about who I want to go with, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm going with this unit down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move up enough to get into range of that unit there. Put that barricade back, like so. Key around and then go to the dice box and have shots. Okay, so 6 white, 3 black at the 3 stormtroopers with no cover. It's going to be 3. The rest will go up. So you'll lose 1 and take a suppression. We'll bring off that stormtrooper. I'll put the suppression on for you, and then it's over to you, Nick. Okay, off your stack. And it is Boba's gone. Well, Boba shouldn't have been in there, but don't matter. Oh no, I killed him this turn. Yeah, he should have, that's right. Yeah, strike team. Yeah.
They might be in range of that now.
They probably are, yeah. Okay, you can have your shots, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at those there.
Okay, we'll go to the box and roll it off. When you're ready, 2 black.
Reroll.
Both miss, you got your aim. These aims have come in. Yeah, 2 hits, nice. Roll that off because they don't know cover. And that'll be 2 dead droids, so I'll take 2 off this unit here. Let's take these 2. We'll take this one and this one. And then 2 will come off. And that's the end of their turn there. And I'll put a suppression on to that unit there. Okay, over to me, off the stack. And it's going to be another trooper unit. Okay, so it's got to be these guys at the back there. I'll have a think and come back. Okay, so I've got to go with this unit down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move so I can get range to the snows like this, and then just here so I'll stay in heavy cover. I'll get that done and then come back and roll the dice attack. So this is the unit that's just got just 6 white at the snow troopers and 1 crit, mate. That's a blank, so we'll lose another snow and add a suppression, and then it's over to Nick. So Nick's going with Iden.
Yeah, it's time. She's just going to come round.
Yep. We've got range 2 on. You're using your rocket, are you? You can obviously blast, yeah? Easy range 2, yeah, so I'll have no cover. 5 red at Dooku. Dooku's got a dodge. Okay. Then you get this rolled. Could this be the end of the Dooku? Do you want to use your aim?
Yeah, might as well.
So it's 5. I need 5 red. Needs to get 1 through. Come on, Dooku. Oh no, I'm going to use my dodge on one of them. So it'll be 4. 4 red. And it's now got deflect. Come on. Oh, so 2 will come back at Iden. I think that's... We'll read that rule, but I will die. Yeah, because I'll take 1 there. Okay, we'll get this sorted and we'll come back. So Iden is going to use the shield for the 1 deflect and take a wound, and then Dooku will take his final wound and come off the board here, and all them tokens will be removed as well. Okay, and then it's going to be my turn. I'm going to go off the stack. They're dead. So I know it's the Droidicas down here. And with them, I'm just going to move up to here. Like so. Move this one round. To here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have shots at this unit over there. Okay, with the Droidicas then it's going to be 2 red and 4 black. They have got light cover because the unit's suppressed. Nothing. Didn't hit a single one. Great. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so with that appalling roll from the Droidicas, that's the end of their activation. And then Nick, it's over to you. You're going off the stack. You've only got troopers left.
I'm going to go with... Might as well try these guys first.
Okay, so try to roll the suppression off. Oh! Can I check how many shields are on these dice you were rolling, mate? Okay, so you'll get your 2 actions. You're just going to move in, yeah?
Yeah. And then tuck up beyond.
Sure. In scoring range, and that's the end of their activation. So it's still unique. I've got no activations left.
So...
Yeah, off. So it's troopers again. Yeah.
I'll move these up as well. I don't think they can get there, can they? That one move.
No.
So they'll just move twice and they'll go. Maybe in range one over there. Yeah. Yeah. They'll just tuck up beyond that tree there.
Okay. Then your last activations, them guys over there.
Yeah, them goes. Got suppression. Stays.
Oh, you failed a suppression roll? Wow. Yeah, you can see
So
that.
I'll have shots at that guy there.
At the single goal, yeah, sure. Okay, we'll go to the box and roll it off. 2 red, shooting at my lone guy. Cover, so you surge to hit. So it's 4.
Yeah.
Before 2 got cover, so 2's going to go to the cover. So I need to roll 2 shields here to keep the middle tied. Come on. Oh, it's the one. Come on. It's torturing me today. And that's the end of that unit there. Nice play, Nick. Nice play. Comes off. And that's the end of the turn, isn't it? We'll go to clean up and scoring. So Nick now scores the middle 2-1 with them stormtrooper units there. So I made a stupid mistake of not moving this unit up under here. And then Nick will score the back unit to himself with the scouts. And I'll score my unit there. So that'll be a 2-1 round to Nick. We're back for turn 5. We're tied in victory points. It's not looking good for the droids. I've decided I'm going to give it one more turn, see how this turn goes, and then if it doesn't go well, it's probably game over. I've promoted this unit to B1s, to be the leader of the army, and we've gone to orders, and I have played ambush, and Nick's played pulse scan with Iden, so we need to roll off. Okay, so I'll be shields. Get in. I'll have priority and then it'll be over to Nick. So we'll give out the orders and we'll come back. The orders, I gave one order to here, chain to here, and chain to this unit down here. That just leaves me with the droidicas in the stack. I'm going to go with this unit here first. And I'm just going to take my shots at the snow troopers out in the open. And then I'll come back for my second action. So that's going to be 3 black, 4 white. 1, and they're in cover, so that'll go away to the cover. Okay, and then my second action, I'll just be taking a move. I'll get that done and we'll come back. So Nick's going with Iden, and because of pulse scan, she's got an aim. Okay. She's also got sharpshooter too, so we'll get reduced. Yeah, going to move up.
And she's going to shoot at this band here.
Okay, she's going to shoot at this band here because of the sharpshooter too. They won't have any cover. We'll go to the dice box and roll that. Okay, Nick, surgeon to hit. I've got no cover. You've got critical 1 in the name. Oh. So you get to reroll 3. You got scopes with her, haven't you? So just 1 bad roll. Give me 1 defense. And it's saved, but I will take a suppression. Okay, I'm going to be going with this trooper down here. I'm going to take an aim and we're going to try and get them snow troopers again with 6 white. Okay, so let's roll these 6 white. It's 1 hit. Let's re-roll 2. 2 hits, 1 go away for the cover because of the suppression. So 1 red. If it fails this, it's the... No, they don't surge, do that. So that'll be a dead flame trooper. So the flamer comes off and that unit will take their 3rd suppression. And that's the end of this droid's activation. Over to you, Nick. Off the stack, and it is troopers.
It will be these here.
Okay.
They're going to aim and shoot at the droidicas.
Sure thing. We'll go to the box and we'll roll that off. Okay, so aiming at the droidicas that are in the open. So that's 3 so far. Use your aim.
Yeah.
All 3, because they're precise one. Oh, so all 6, yeah. Give me 2 more white dice. I'm going to spend my 3 shields actually. I'll spend 3 shields to get rid of 3. So then I'll be rolling 3. So that'll be a dead droidica and another wound and 1 wound on the other. So we'll get rid of this one. And that wound stays on and them shields can come off. Okay, so now it is the droid's turn. I'll have a think and come back. Okay, so I'm going to go with the droidica here. I'm just going to move to here to bring that sniper into my front arc. And I'm going to take some shots. So that'll be 2 black and a red at the heavy cover. We'll get that rolled. That heavy cover, so it'll just be 2 suppression. With that not working, Nick, I think I'll just call it a game and concede. Good game, Matt. Well played. Very good game. We're going to get this cleaned up. It's a crushing victory for the droids, and then we'll come back. Okay, so another great game. That's our first 800 point battle on the channel. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It does feel like a completely different game to when you're playing the 500 point skirmish. Obviously the battle didn't go as I wanted it to go, obviously. I lost the tank a little bit too early for the plan that I wanted to happen. I think if I got 1 more turn out of it, 1 more shot, I think I could have made a bit more of a difference and finished off that unit of troopers that had got left with 3 men in on the right. Plus it would have allowed me to deliver Dooku a little bit closer. My aim was to just move up with the tank with Dooku behind it, that's not giving Nick line of sight, and then go for the attack. But obviously Nick having Boba and all them DLTs worked out really well for him, and he managed to take the tank down, which was some good rolling to do that, and I think it really did help secure the win for you. What do you think?
Yeah, I know the DLTs and stuff did make a difference with the tank. Boba's order card definitely helped.
Yeah.
The tank did go 1 turn too early for you.
Definitely,
obviously, but
yeah, for you getting off the board was just massive. It was giving me so much cover and moving up that middle, and it poses such a threat, doesn't it? Just coming down the board at you.
I do think it made you think about Dooku then, because he was coming up behind, but then suddenly he's out in the open.
Correct. Yeah, I think me losing the tank so quickly made me try and grab the game back too quick. I think I should have just tried to just get Dooku into cover and just waited and played for the later turns. But with the tank going, I almost wanted to get that back and try and kill a unit of yours. So I went probably too quickly with Dooku, because I thought I was going to be able to use Dooku's 1 pip and come up on you on that next turn. But then I just realised if I did that, you'd just disengage with the unit and he'd just be left there for you to shoot at. So I ended up having to try and just use his 3 pip and move Iden and then try and get into cover, which then kind of just, you outplayed me with Boba's 1 pip. You know, I didn't think of that. I was so focused on Iden and Iden's 1 pip. It was worrying me that the whipcord just got him stuck and stranded him, and I was like, oh no. So I just had to get the dodges on him and just try and do the best I could. But I think you're absolutely right in saying that the DLT is such a good gun for the stormtroopers, and obviously people look like with Empire love playing shore troopers and all the rest of it, and I don't know if anybody knows, but we're in the UK, you just cannot get shore troopers and you cannot get death troopers at the moment, no matter how hard you try, so we can't run them in our list, so we're stuck with stormtroopers. But people have kind of forgot that stormtroopers are actually quite good. They don't attack well, but they're so resilient with the red defense dice, they don't die easy, and if you've got that DLT unit, you're pumping out 2 red dice on every attack, but having the redundancy of having impact. Now with vehicles coming into the meta so much more, you're going to run into more vehicles with the Cyber Tank and the AATs and stuff like that. So having that just 4 units with DLTs and impact one really does help up, because you was just chip shocked in a way, weren't you, at the tank at first, put a couple of wounds on, and then Boba's big rocket really did finish it off. Plus Iden's got impact on a weapon, so that's more redundancy for the impact. So the list you had worked out really, really well. And then you just managed to take down Dooku. Obviously Dooku killed Boba, so I just had to go with that one pip in my head. I thought if I don't use it now, I'm going to lose it. So I knew it would kind of get Boba. But I think what really let me down more than anything else was my 100-point Droidica unit.
Yeah.
They didn't roll great. They didn't really do what I wanted them to do. They're usually really good at killing infantry, aren't they? They get up there, 2 red, 4 black with a suppressive weapon. They can usually put it on the infantry really good, but then that roll where it just rolled all searches just kind of was like, oh wow. So, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. Can't wait to play more 800 points. And, you know, for me, that's only like my second game now with droids, so they're difficult to play. Remembering to keep your units within range 1 so you can string your order chain along. I mean, I was trying to think about so much, I forgot to come out from under that little bridged cave that I was sort of in to move on that middle, and that sort of cost me a point on the 1. But you played well, you did, you know, your snipers did good work with you in good positions, aiming and shooting. They missed on the first lots, but the aims like come back and did real well for you. So I think that's your first win on the channel, yeah?
It is, yeah.
First win on the channel, so yeah, nice. First 800 point, first win goes to Nick. So yeah, guys, remember if you're liking the terrain that's on the board, go check out our terrain videos. We've got lots of them on the channel. If you want to see more from us, remember to subscribe and click that bell. And if you've enjoyed the battle, leave us a like. Any questions or anything that we've missed? Obviously, you know, it is difficult trying to film a game and play like tight. So if you've made any mistakes, please let us know, because it does help us get better at players. And once mistakes are pointed out to us, we are less likely to make them again. But I hope you've enjoyed this battle. I know we sure have. And take care and see you all soon.